You're listening to The Hammerin' Hank Show with Henry Ochs and Ryan Hoppe. The Hammerin' Hank Show.
Yeah. Yeah. Hammerin' Hank, legend on the airway spree. Autistic kingpin, Cali's hard OG. Wild 949, he the voice they need. Doghouse days, laying down the creed. Too legit to quit, Hammerin' Hank on fire. Mic in hand, lifeline and wire. Radio beast ain't showing no tire. Underdog champion, always going higher.
What's up, Hammerin' Hank?
What's going on, buddy?
Dude, I haven't talked to you in a while. How are you?
Extremely good.
How has everything been? What have you been up to?
I attended the Modesto Nuts game on Saturday. My cousin David, they played the San Jose Giants.
Who won?
The San Jose Giants won 3-2.
Dang it. What went wrong with the game? Was it bad pitching or what?
Lack of offense.
Yeah, that makes sense if the score is 3-2. Did you get any food there? What'd you do at the Modesto Nuts game?
I had a cheeseburger, fries, and soda.
Oh my God, it's the perfect American experience. Are you a fan of hot dogs?
Yes, I am.
Do you ever get hot dogs at the Nuts game?
No, I don't.
Do you ever actually get nuts like peanuts at the game?
Nope.
When is your next national anthem?
July 12th when the Modesto Nuts take on the Stockton Ports. First pitch is slated for 6:40 p.m. Pacific time. Tickets are now on sale at ModestoNuts.com.
I have an idea for you, my man. I think you should do a recap of each game and do like a minute of Hammerin' Hank's recap and do like a sports report or something of the Modesto Nuts. I think that would help.
Yep.
Now, Hammerin' Hank, I'm not depressed. I'm just kind of in like a moody mood. I'm a little hungover, but
Moody blues.
Perfect way to describe it. Hank, if I hit the music, could you cheer me up with some jokes?
Yes.
Let's go.
Hank's joke hitting like a thumper from the trunk. Punchlines cracking louder than a cat, no punk. Ryan Hoppe ride shotgun with Oak. Dropping crew, never going through. The Hammerin' Hank Show, keeping it raw. Joke sharper than a blade, cutting through the saw.
All right, Hanky, what do you got for the jokes this week?
I tried meditating once, but my ADHD and anxiety started arguing over who gets to ruin my peace first.
That is my life, Hanky.
Mine too. My therapist told me to write down my triggers. So I handed her a list of my coworkers.
I have no comment on that. Next.
I'm not saying I hold grudges, but my grudges have a guest room and their own parking spot. Everyone wants to go viral until their high school tweets started trending too.
Oh, yeah, Hank, that's a real thing. Whenever tweets from high school go viral, yeah, not good. Not at all.
I asked my laptop to run faster.
Yeah?
It opened up a treadmill app and crashed.
Next.
I once told a girl I host a podcast. She said she does every guy thinks they're funny, but needs therapy.
It's very truthful. Next.
Radio listeners are wild. They'll say, I miss the old days while skipping every ad like it's a landline.
I do skip over the ads, I'll be honest. Next.
My phone battery lasts longer than most people's loyalty.
And
I have an iPhone 8.
I don't even know if those would work anymore.
I finally cut out toxic people.
You finally cut out toxic people. Why?
Now it's just me arguing with myself in a healthier environment.
Oh my God, ChatGPT's really
and
reading
that's
us.
it for jokes this week.
Oh man. So as everybody knows, Hammerin' Hank was a part of the legendary highest-rated morning show in San Francisco ever, the Doghouse with JV and Elvis. And it says here you want to talk about some Doghouse memories. What are some of your memories of working with JV and Elvis?
One, I got to interview an artist named Angelina.
How did that go?
Extremely good, buddy.
What did you talk to Angelina about, buddy?
General topics.
I love that. What are you? What's up?
Another time, I had to run to the Wally Fine Drop bathrooms and capture chickens.
Oh, really? How did that go?
It didn't go so well because I injured my left leg.
Oh my God! You're getting injured in Hawaii. You're getting injured all the time, man. We don't want to manifest
I should have called the injury hotline.
1-800-HAMMER-AND-HANK. Real quick, if people want to leave us a voicemail, 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. Any other memories, Hanky?
Yes. One more.
What
For
is
now.
it? What is it?
You know, I got to ride in the Red Baron plane in 2000.
You got to ride in a plane?
Red Baron plane.
What's a Red Baron plane? Let me look that up.
It was Fleet Week.
Oh, nice. Was that cool? Did you enjoy it?
Yes. We flew over the peninsula.
Oh, I see it now. It's kind of like a World War II plane.
Yes.
Oh, nice. That had to be cool. Who were you with? JV?
No, I was with an intern named Shireen.
Oh, nice. It says here as well on the prep sheet, another blast from the past. Hanky, what is another blast from the past that you have?
You know what? When I was hosting the music video show for Comcast Cable in Fremont, Newark.
Yeah.
I got to pretend like I was playing guitar.
Oh, that's awesome. How many episodes was that show on for?
It was on for 7 years.
Oh, my goodness. It's longer than most TV shows, bro. Is there any clips of it online?
No, but unfortunately not.
That's because it's the early 2000s. It all had to be on VHS and then transferred. But it exists out there, Hanky.
Yes.
How is everything going with church? What are you learning about God?
This week we're learning the book of Deuteronomy.
And what goes on in the book of Deuteronomy?
Nehemiah, I'm sorry.
You're good. What are you learning in church? What are some of the things that you've learned in the last 2 weeks since we've recorded recorded Hammer and Hank show?
Our mission is always to love God and to invite others to follow Jesus.
Yes. What do you love most about God? The G-O-D. Dog backwards.
Well, he's Jesus, my Lord and Savior.
Yes.
And I got to interact with my buddies every Sunday.
Do they have like donuts after Mass?
Sometimes.
And let me see if I can remember. It's the Castro Valley Church, right?
CV First Church.
I was so close to getting it. You'd think I'd know it after 16 episodes. This is our sweet 16th episode, Hanky.
And I got to give a shout out to my sister Sharon in Kansas. She's celebrating her 68th birthday today.
That's Smurfette, right?
My other sister.
Oh, how many siblings do you have?
2.
So it's Smurfette and then the one in Kansas.
Her name is Sharon.
Sharon. What are some of your favorite memories of Sharon being your sibling?
She took me to my first Giants game way back in 1979.
Do you remember any of the players on that Giants team?
Terry Whitfield, William McCovey, Mike Evans, Mike Ivey.
Did you like the early 2010s Giants team?
Yes, I do.
They were great, bro. They were an absolute blast. Hanky, you're not young, but you're not old, and you'll always be young at heart. But it says here you want to talk about your bucket list. What is on Hammer and Hank's bucket list?
One thing on my bucket list, I like to attend one of the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball concerts this coming holiday season.
You got to hit up the JV show. Maybe they can hack it up.
Okay.
Or not.
I do that.
I don't know. DM Selena. You're friends with them. Maybe they can hook it up. What are some of your other bucket lists?
to sing the national anthem at a San Francisco Giants game.
Oh my God. That is our next project, Hank. We're going to make that happen. Let me see. Okay, real quick, Hank. Before we get to the other memories and the other bucket lists, give a pitch right now to the San Francisco Giants of why you should sing the national anthem.
Excuse me. I sing the national anthem at a Modesto Nets game, and I'll be doing it again on July 12th. And I like this opportunity to sing the national anthem at a Giants game.
You deserve it, Hanky. What would it mean to you to sing at the San Francisco Giants?
It mean a whole lot.
What are your favorite memories of the Giants?
Too many to name.
That is good. Hammerin Hank of the Hammerin Hank Show deserves to sing at the San Francisco Giants game. Now, Hanky, what is radio roulette?
Radio roulette, talk about how boring radio is, terrestrial radio right now.
Oh my God, I know. Tell me about it. Every morning show sounds the same. It's crazy. That's what I try to do by being different on my podcast feed with the Hank Show and with Happy Hour. Because, Hanky, you could tune on any morning show and it's all the same.
Exactly.
If you were a radio executive, Hanky, which you deserve to be, what would you change about the radio business?
I would create more funny morning shows.
What's the key to a funny morning show, Hanky?
Prank calls, comedy, edgy comedy, that is.
And actual real prank calls, not the fake ones, like the ones that you did and the JV show did, or JV and Elvis.
Yes.
I can't stand the fake segments. Radio hosts hate that I talk about it, but if you listen to War of the Roses or Second Date Update, they're all actors. I know people that do it.
I know, they're all actors.
I know, it's ridiculous. And those, for me, morning shows that do fake segments and get mad when it's told, that's my brat of the week. Hanky, who is your brat of the week?
I don't have one this week.
It says you do. Anybody that's been driving you nuts, Hanky, that's been a brat?
Yes.
Who?
I think Elroy Smith.
That radio executive that screwed you over. May he always know that he may have a job or do whatever he does, but when you screw over a legend like Hammerin Hank, that's no good.
That sucks.
You're better off, Hanky. Do you really want to be around an executive who wasn't good enough to be on air, so they make the decisions because it's a power trip? Do you really want to be around that?
Elroy Smith, he said me let go from a hip-hop station in San Francisco.
Yeah.
He said I was due to budget cuts. But the truth is, he just wanted to get rid of me.
Hanky, I've been screwed over occasionally in radio. And you know what's funny? Karma always catches up to them. So it shouldn't even be a thought in your head. Who the hell is Elroy Smith? Everybody knows who Hammerin Hank is. Do you notice that?
Yep.
So you won in life, Hanky. Some positive vibes here. Who is your buddy of the week?
Everyone at the Modesto Nets.
Any names
Sarah
you want to...
Hine.
Sarah? Who else?
Sarah Hine.
Sarah Hine. What is your favorite part about her?
I get to talk to her about my upcoming national anthem performances.
Has she given you any advice or any critiques or anything?
Not yet. She said, good job, Hanky.
We're all proud of you, bud. Look at you. You're going on the JV show. You're going on the Woody show and the Hammer and Hank show. Look at you, dude. You're killing it.
That's cool, buddy.
Hell yeah, it is.
And
Hanky.
also Chris Bossman.
Do you have anything for pop trivia or pop culture dictionary?
Not this week.
What about music trivia? Anything for that?
Yes, I got one question.
What is the question, Hank?
Who had the top 10 hit record, Precious and Few, back in 1972?
Cher.
No, Climax.
I have Climax?
There was a group named Climax back in the 70s.
I like different types of climaxing. I've never heard of that. What are some of their other songs?
I didn't know they were a one-hit wonder.
Oh, man. Oh, Hanky. You know about climaxing in that club.
Yep.
Hanky, what are your sports rants for the week?
My sports rants for the week. The A's, unfortunately, they broke ground on their new stadium in Vegas.
How does that make you feel, Henry?
Extremely sad.
Were you both an Oakland A's and Giants fan?
Yes.
I love the early 2010s team with Buster Posey and Brian Wilson or whatever his name was with the beard. Those were the good old days, Hanky. Oh, the good old days of the early 2010s.
I was a fan of the A's back in the late 80s. Jose Canseco, Martin McGuire.
Do you remember the
Bash Brothers?
No, the earthquake. Do you remember the earthquake?
Yes.
How crazy was that?
Extremely crazy.
Seems like it was, Hanky. Now, Hanky, is there anything else that is in your mind?
My goal is to get back into commercial radio in addition to this podcast.
Now, for the people out there that work in commercial radio, that are debating to hire Henry Ochs and pay him because he deserves it. Henry Ochs, give us the pitch to the radio industry of why you should get a job.
I spent many years working at Walney in San Francisco, which I was a member of the Doghouse Morning Show, and I also hosted my own radio show called The Lounger of Hammerin Hank Show, and I also worked in street promotions.
Yeah, you did. What are some of your promo memories? I have a ton in my own career.
One of my memories is the Walney Fame Bomb Ducey concert back in 1997.
I want to ask you, what was it like working on Mancow's Morning Madhouse?
I got to meet an artist named Lisette Melendez.
And you got to meet, was it George Clinton, right?
Yes.
What was that like?
It was very, very good.
What about working with Love Cheese? Did you enjoy that?
Yes.
What was Mancow like? Was he quiet?
It was okay, but not as good as Doghouse.
Oh, for sure. He did. He was more of a Chicago guy. He was the king of that city. My favorite part is I asked him on a DM. I said, "Would you want to call into my show?" And he goes, in true Mancow fashion, he goes, "Could I call into your show?" Yes. Do I want to? I'm not sure. And I'm like, that's better than you calling in.
Right.
True Mancow fashion. Hanky, anything else?
I had to say what's up to my best friend, Mike Eagle, my sister, Surfette, my dad, my dog, Marty, my sister in Kansas, Sharon, who's celebrating her 69th birthday today. 68th, I'm sorry.
You're good. Don't make her that much older. I'm just kidding. Yeah, go on.
Everyone in the JV Show fan army.
Mm-hmm.
All my friends at both the JV and the Woody shows.
Yes, sir.
And also to all my family members at both Great Bend and in the restaurant in Center, Kansas.
Yes.
Everyone at the TV First Church in Castro Valley.
You okay? You okay, bud?
They get.
I don't want you to die on air. I mean, I know we all have to go sometime, but I don't want you to die now. Please don't die. I'm just kidding. Hammer and Hank. Anything else on your mind?
I remember the old mashing shows.
What was that show? MASH?
Match Game.
Match. What was that like?
With Gene Rayburn.
Did you enjoy watching it, Hank?
Way back in the early to mid 70s. And I loved it.
What was your favorite part about it?
The comedy.
I've never heard of it. I was like -20. I didn't even exist yet. Dead silence. Hammer and Hank, anything else, buddy?
That should do it for this week.
Hammer and Hank, People can follow you how?
You can follow me on Facebook, the show, Hammerin Hank Show.
What about your social media accounts?
And you can follow me on the rest of my socials, Instagram, and
Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, cough.
Instagram and Twitter at DJ Hammerin Hank, or on TikTok, believe it or not, at I am Hammerin Hank.
And I'm coughing over here because of marijuana. I'm just saying that. Now, Hammer and Hank, people can listen to Happy Hour by searching HOPPE Radio, and the Hammer and Hank Show playlist is on Spotify. I was wrong. We've had 17 episodes. We're almost legal. Hammer and Hank, anything else before we sign off?
And I'll talk to you real soon. Peace in your hood.
Goodbye, buddy.
Peace in your hood.
Yeah. Yo, Mike Crackle, Hammerin Hank on the tackle. Autistic mind sharper than a bone chillin' shackle. Henry Ochs with the hops, Ryan Hop in the spot. Radio waves hitting hard like a chef with the pot. Farewell, Hammerin Hank, gotta close up the show. Legend in the booth where the vibes used to flow. Autism warrior, always running the glow. But all good things, gotta let the curtain go slow. On the dial, spitting truth with his unique grind. Thoughts intertwined like graffiti on the line. Ryan on the mic, Henry's rhythm divine. They the blueprint, every beat they designed. Static in the speakers where the laughter used to ride. Hank led the show with that beautiful pride. Autism didn't stop him, not amplified. Hammerin Hank forever immortalized. Farewell, Hammerin Hank, gotta close up the show. Legend in the booth where the vibes used to flow. Autism warrior, always running the glow. But all good things, gotta let the curtain go slow. Radio go, never ghost. He a host with the sauce. Henry Ochs and Ryan Hop, lightning never lost. Puzzle piece crown, man, this dude was the boss. City missed the voice, that's the ultimate cost. Farewell, Hammerin Hank, gotta close up the show. Legend in the booth where the vibes used to flow. Autism warrior, always running the glow. But all good things, gotta let the curtain go slow. Radio gate never ghost, he a host with the sauce. Henry Ochs and Ryan Hop, lightning never lost. Puzzle piece crown, man, this dude was the boss. City missed the voice, that's the ultimate cost.
This has been the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Ochs and me, Orion Hoppe.
The Hammerin Hank Show.